Welcome back to my Big Lebowski van. And welcome back to what we call Cast It. Never knew what you could cast and have a blast then. Cast it. I cast these things today from my Big Lebowski van, focused on you boys and ghouls, and reporting the best I can. Some will make you laugh, others make you think, some will make you sad, but that's the way life is, I think. And you can cast it all from my Big Lebowski van, focused on the view, posting what I can. Take you on the road, often in my van. Wow, thank you. Wow, thank you so much. I can't believe, welcome back to Cast It, by the way. I can't believe we're on season 2. Today we're going to cover P. Diddy and the fam, including Donald Trump, it looks like. Who knows? We'll get a little bit more into that. Then we're going to go kind of dark. This is down and out in Beverly Hills. Somebody was stabbed to death this Saturday, and that is just not an area that this typically happens in. So it just kind of shows you the entire world is falling apart. And then we'll end it with some humor. This blockbuster training video. This is some side-splitting laughter, funny. Like, this guy right here, he's insane. What were they thinking? He's going around harassing this poor girl on a TV monitor. It is so early 90s. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 1, the very 13th episode of Cast It. I'm your host, Kyle T. Manfrey, and as always, we've got another great show for you today. First video up.
He's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
Donald Trump's past comments about Sean Diddy Combs are getting new attention. A clip of the former president praising the hip-hop mogul on a 2012 episode of
This is really old, and I really doubt Trump knew
resurfaced in the wake of Diddy's
was having
bombshell
freak
arrest and
parties.
indictment on sex trafficking charges. Season 5 contestant Aubrey O'Day touted her time working with Diddy in the 2000s girl group Danity Kane as having prepared her for the business world, prompting Trump to defend the artist and entrepreneur when Aubrey didn't want to discuss the matter further.
I'm a very strict and focused businesswoman because working for Diddy for 6 years trained
Again,
me
this
to
is
have
2012.
to be perfect.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
He expects.
Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that
Oh,
question.
wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
Trump and wife Melania have been photographed with Diddy at multiple high-profile events over the years. Diddy previously complimented Trump in a 2015 interview with the Washington Post amid the politician's first presidential bid, saying at the time, "Donald Trump is a friend of mine and he works very hard." Trump has yet to speak out on Diddy's latest legal troubles, but Aubrey did take to social media with an
Okay, so it was
emotional
high-profile
reaction to his
events,
September
not freak
16th arrest,
parties.
and noted how she hopes the situation marks a long-awaited turning point, writing, "The purpose of justice is to provide an ending and allow us the space to create a new chapter. Women never get this.
I didn't know
feel
what P. Diddy was
validated.
up to. I don't
Today
think
is a
anybody
win
in the
for
world
women
did, or
all
he
over
would
the
have been in
world,
prison
not
a long
just
time
me.
ago.
Things
I
are
certainly
finally
don't think
changing.
Trump knew anything
The
about
pop
it.
singer has
Just a
previously
fake
alleged
headline.
that Diddy dropped her from
It's like a
Danity Kane after she
clickbait kind of
refused to
headline.
participate in activities she claimed were outside her professional obligations. And she spoke about her allegations in a 2022 interview with Call Her Daddy's Alex Cooper.
Watching it as a viewer, I always was like, oh, Diddy is like so obsessed with Aubrey.
I just want you to look good.
If you're not happy, you hate me, then why are you having me here?
I don't have to have you here. That's one thing that we can make clear. That's one thing we can make clear.
What happened to Danity Kane? Why did the band break up?
I wasn't willing to do what was expected of me, not talent-wise, but in other areas. At the very end, he fired me.
Diddy
That
pleaded
just kind of
not
looked like
guilty
any
at his
and
arraignment in
every
New York
reality
City
show
and was
ever
denied
with these
bail.
celebrities
His attorney
yelling at each
previously
other.
shut down the allegations facing his client, saying in a statement that he and his team are, quote, disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr.
Mr. Molester, no, the things he did was terrible, allegedly did, or whatever you want to say, but did he? Did he? I mean, really, what do we know about it? We weren't there. Did he? Or didn't he? Beep, oh, did he? Next, we're cutting right into this story in Beverly Hills. We're calling this segment The Slums of Beverly Hills.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the news at 10 number 2.
Every winter, we begin with breaking news in Beverly Hills. We're on the scene of a stabbing that left one man dead.
Yeah, Good Samaritan tried to step in and help out. Rachel Menitoff joining us live from Beverly Hills. She spoke with them. Rachel?
Rick Kareen, it's still a very active situation over here, as you can probably tell. All of South Spalding Drive is blocked off up until Wilshire Beach. When officers arrived, they found one of the men suffering from stab wounds. He was taken to the hospital and later died. The other man involved is apparently cooperating with police. Let's go ahead and show you some of the cell phone video taken shortly after this happened. The confrontation took place around 2:30 this afternoon. From what witnesses tell us, a father was walking with his child when a man came up from behind them and began attacking. A Good Samaritan driving by saw the attack in progress and tried to intervene. The perpetrator then let go of the father and child, turned his attention to the Good Samaritan. He apparently reached into the man's car and tried to grab his dog. The Good Samaritan began punching the perpetrator to try to deter him. We spoke to this man who was trying to... He wants to remain anonymous, but recounts to us what happened.
There was a man who was either on drugs or he had in extreme sort of psychosis, who we drove up, saw him attacking a man with a child who was carrying her, so we realized we needed to do something, so we kind of pulled up into the intersection to kind of startle him, which seemed to have worked, because then he let them go, and then I told my son to go kind of check out, like help the kid, and then in the meantime the guy came around to the other side, to the driver's side, and I rolled up my window, but I didn't realize my back window was down where my dog was, so he reached in, came all the way inside the car, grabbed the dog, and started pulling her out. I then sort of came back into the back of the car and tried to pull her back. He wouldn't let go, and I could see his face. There was something, like he just wasn't registering what was going on.
Now, we still have some questions tonight. We don't know who stabbed whom and who died as a result of their injuries. Beverly Hills Police is not providing any more information as to what happened tonight. They tell us that all updates will come at some point tomorrow. That's the latest from Beverly Hills. I'm Rachel Menitoff. Rick Kareen, back to you in studio.
Now I'm going to try to cleanse your humor after that bad news with just something ridiculous. This is a flashback to the late 80s, early 90s. I believe the year is 1990, and this is Blockbuster University. This guy is crazy. And it's part one. How many parts do they have? I earned my degree at Blockbuster University. Look at that. I remember these. Remember how Blockbusters, how it looked, how it smelled. I remember the horrible uniforms that made the employees work. And look, whoops.
Thank you. Oh, hi, Mrs. Harris. I didn't see you come in. I haven't seen you in a week or so. Have you been out of town or something?
Oh, no. Our VCR was just in for repairs again. It was awful. Can you imagine trying to make conversation with Mr. Harris? Well, anyway, it's back now.
Good. You know, we have a lot of different movies you might not have seen before. Can I help you find anything in particular?
Oh, thanks. I'll just look around. I'm sure I'll find something.
And as if she were peddling heroin, in comes the pusher. Ready?
Yo, Marie! Hey, let's wake up.
Oh, who are you?
My name's Buster. Buster sales.
Our trailer tape must have jammed.
Buster Sales.
I have no tape. See?
Hey! And on video cassette.
Well, what are you doing here?
I am a professional opportunist.
That doesn't sound very nice.
What is this, the Wizard of Oz?
No, not that kind of opportunist. You see,
Oh, jeez, what kind of opportunist did she think?
I find people who need help, and I help them. And clearly, you need some help, especially with finding opportunities.
I know an opportunity when I see it.
Sure. Like the time Mrs. Harris's son, Brian, asked you out. And you turned him down to go to Jane Allworth's stupid slumber party.
I was giving her dating advice. Jeez, no mom's in the store.
And anyway, how was I supposed to know he was at Hunt, a friend of Tyler's with the beautiful eyes?
And the tickets to the Bon Jovi concert. Don't worry, she can't hear us. And it's a good thing. Last week you had an opportunity to rent Mrs. Harris a Blockbuster VCP.
Oh, while hers was being fixed? Yeah, but she doesn't need one now. She needed one last week.
Oh my God, I can't believe this is real.
Opportunity to tell her about your rental units 2 weeks ago. Then she'd have known she could rent a VCP from Blockbuster when she needed one.
Yeah, well, I can go tell her now.
Good idea. Oh, and ask her how Brian's doing while you're at it. You might still have a chance with him.
My
We'll
word.
talk more about opportunities later.
Sexual harassment much? Creepy.
Oh, Mrs. Harris? I wanted to remind you that we have video cassette players for rent. So if you ever have to put yours in for repair again, you can just stop in here and pick one up.
Well, good. I'm glad to know that. I'll do that next time. Well, as usual, you're out of the new releases I wanted.
She said as
Oh, I'm
usual.
sorry. What movie did you want?
Well, actually, I wanted to see Sean Connery in The Hunt for Red October, but you're out.
Well, I'm sure we have some copies coming in later today. And we probably have some other Sean Connery movies. By the way, how's Brian?
Oh, he's fine. Actually, I thought he might be meeting me here. He has some friends coming over tomorrow night, and I guess he's counting on Mom's delivery service to pick out the music videos. Will you help me here? What do you think I should pick out?
No, I don't think this one.
No?
Yeah, I think I'd go with those two, plus this one. I'll tell Brian I said hi.
Okay.
And I'll see you when you bring those back.
The Matchmaker TV is coming right back.
And you think you can spot an opportunity?
Now what? I told her about the VCP rentals, and I helped her pick out the tape.
And that's fine. But didn't you miss something?
What? I got a chance to meet Brian?
No. Look at it this way. You have Sean Connery. You add Mrs. Harris's interest. And what do you get? You get more rentals and a happy customer.
But you didn't have the Hunt for Red October, so you first failed, my
Could you have placed the
dears.
Connery tape in Mrs. Harris's hand?
I guess so, but sometimes I forget the titles.
Look at it this way. There's 3 basic steps.
This is before you could just look it up on your phone or Google it.
Because they're giving you clues about their needs. Second, think how Blockbuster can solve those needs. And third, act with good customer service.
Oh shit, did he
Get
just
the
throw that at
picture?
her?
Look at this list of 50 best videos and commit them to memory. Get to know popular actors in all their movies.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll go tell Brian's mom. I mean, Miss Harris.
Don't be pushy. Just be helpful.
Okay, have this back Saturday night before midnight.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, hi, Kristen. How's it going?
Pretty bogus, actually. I'm babysitting again this weekend. Babysitting's such a drag.
I know how you feel. So you ready to check out?
Sure.
What now?
You want to keep an eye on this. I see an opportunity coming.
Hey, are you okay? You're a little freaked out. Huh? Oh, yeah, I was just checking the monitor, that's all. Now, let's see. Oh, I see. See what? What? Like, am I on hidden videos or something? No.
Hidden video show.
Hey, Kristen, haven't you checked this video out several times before?
Yeah, at least 5 times.
I mean, I could have bought it by now, you know? Why don't you buy it? You know, all our tapes are for sale. No kidding? That's great, I'll take it. Oh,
I
you know
wonder
what
how
else?
they and
My
why
little
they
brother
ever
Spike
went
has a
out of
birthday coming
business
up.
with training
He's
videos
a
like
regular
this.
Star Trek maniac who wears Spock ears to school and everything. But if I only knew which show he wanted, I could buy it for him now. Hey, why don't you rent a tape now and then see if he mentions one of his favorite episodes to you? Oh, geez, that's a great idea. Now I don't have to give him a Vulcan mind nut or something. Hey, where are your Star Trek videos? Oh, I can show you where. Thanks. I'll just hold these for you. See you, Kristen. So, how was that?
Not bad. 1 out of 2. Not bad.
What do you mean, 1 out of 2?
Well, you rented and sold Kristen all the tapes she wanted, and that was great. But what about Spike?
Oh, that. Oh, don't worry. She'll be back. She just wanted to figure out which tape you wanted.
She doesn't have to. We have a great solution for customers that aren't sure about the perfect gift.
Oh, you're right. I always forget about the gift certificates until after they've left. I should practice that listen, think, act. Right?
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
So use your brain, basically. Gosh, to think there's more than a part 1 to that is so ridiculous. I can't even believe that was a real training video. Wah da da do ba ba boo. Thank you guys for watching. It's so silly stuff. Now it's time for Q&A with the dude. That was a fun episode. What do you think, dude? Huh? The dude agrees, right? Anything else to say? Dude. Obviously, you're not a golfer. Thanks for watching. Cast it. You keep saying you got nothing for me, something to love, but you can't finesse. These shoes were made for casting, and that's just what they'll do. 'Cause one of these days, these shoes are gonna get all of the views. Are you ready, shoes? Start viewing. Yeah. Grown men playing with a doll. What better things to watch, right? We're gonna go outside right now. We're gonna take a look at the outside of my van and show you some funny stuff. So we're going take a look at one of my shorts that did pretty well.
You see, what folks need to recognize is that I really, really, really like baby oil. I use it for part of my personal hygiene, and if you can't respect that, well then, whatever. And so, all them girls, they done told me they was 18. They even had fake birth certificates, and I don't know why I'm locked up right now, but I'm on a hunger strike. I ain't eating shit, and ain't nobody know why. They don't know if I have a religious conversion or a mental breakdown, or if I'm just used to eating caviar and drinking Cavassier, and now I can't handle this damn day of prison food. It's disgusting. Seriously. Something to give me a Hershey bar.
I have way too much fun making these. And as summer ends and fall begins, here we go.
There are few who deny it. What I do, I am the best. For my talents are renowned far and wide. When it comes to surprises in the moonlit night, I excel without ever even trying. With the slightest little effort of my ghost-like charms, I have seen grown men give out a shriek. With the wave of my hand and a well-placed bow, I have swept the very bravest off their feet.
This next one was just made for my
Happy
brother.
birthday to
Kinda took
you.
off.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaron. It kind of sounds like Baron. Happy birthday, dear Aaron. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
And as the sun sets slowly on the west, we bid you a fine farewell. I know, it's been a while since we did some Cast It. It was time, right? I think so too. So thank you for watching Season 2, Episode 1, or the 13th episode ever of Cast It. I'm your host, your man, Kyle T. Manfrey. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications bell today for more fun, great, wacky, wild stuff. I just wanted to let you know, I'm Batman. Don't forget to subscribe.